right through the pellets.
Pellets, yep. Not to mention, of course, Zero Suit's fantastic mobility and her exceptional punish game versus a character like Megaman. Pretty heavy, pretty much a fast faller, definitely something that she can capitalize on and get those early kills.
And because Megaman struggles with those diagonals that I was talking about, Zero Suit's Nair is extremely strong at setting up pressure. One thing we will see Loading do is crouch.
Yes.
Just like that. And as soon as he sees it's there, he's going to down tilt. I was talking with him about that. I told him, dude, you got to play the range in which quiK wants to Zair, and then when he does, that's when you punish him for it. Because the Nair is too quick for Megaman to really counterplay it. You cannot counterplay it when you see it coming. That's too late.
Yes.
But the Zair is not fast enough, and that's when you get those punishes.
The other element of counterplay that we saw just before was answering those jumps when Zero Suit is at that relatively close range. Obviously, Zero Suit doesn't really have much in the way of effective rising aerials.
Exactly.
And so if Megaman is right there, he does have that rising there, he has that rising back air, even more potent.
Not only does Zero Suit not have rising aerials, she has one of the highest short ups in the game, and Megaman's offstage game is just amazing. Just like that, Megaman, woo! Okay, an ill-advised air dodge right there by Loading, but he knows. We saw him crack a little smile. That is not gonna happen again if Loading keeps his head in the game. This is a very, very close game one right now on Battlefield, and we already see a lot of counterplay around the crouching going on from both sides. Not only does crouch beat the jumping options, quiK can easily get a grab if Loading does end up crouching, and we have seen him call that out extremely quickly, as he should, because that's his namesake, right?
Yes. And once again, we see those back airs pulling out quiK's jumps, DIing. Good stuff to Loading, DIing towards, not towards the center platform, but instead in, so that Zero Suit can't maximum capitalize on that ladder. But
single hit up air is not going to be enough, and that was the reset once again. He's waiting for the up tilt, and he does go with the grab. Great play by both players. quiK playing the risk reward extremely well. He knows that the best thing that it's going to get is a... Oh, did you see that? Did you see all of that?
Profiles under the jab and then tries to punish with the up tilt. Both these players just missing their punishes. Those would have been huge for both of them.
Exactly. Loading has the right idea, though, and quiK, he knows that Loading is no joke. He knows Loading has the counterplay ready. He has the experience to beat those options that are traditionally so rough for Zero Suit to play around. And the sticky bomb, the crash bomber into a grab. Nice little setup right there by the edge. Utilizing that really well, and the up tilt out of shield.
Excellent stuff. Yep. He was reading that up air option. He knew that Loading wants to go for a landing up air to finish the game, but he answered perfectly with that lightning fast up tilt to take game one.
That is a frame 10 punish out of shield, 7 frames for the shield drop, and frame 3 for the up tilt. While we traditionally do believe that Zero Suit's shield is not the best, it has a lot of uses that can be extremely strong. There's a shield drop jab, which is only barely slower than a lot of grabs.
Yes.
There's shield drop up tilt with amazing range and a disjoint. And there's the up out of shield. That can all be extremely potent moves for Zero Suit's reversal game. And when you do not respect them, when you try to abuse Zero Suit's shield in a way that's not perfectly calculated, you are going to catch those up tilts just like that.
Seeing the change to Smashville this time.
Oh, is that going to be... Oh.
No, a little bit too low on the percent to carry him all the way to the top right there. But he's still going to get a chunk of damage. 80% lead coming out for quiK right here.
Nice little mix-up there using the back air, realizing that he did not get the hit. Instead goes for that frame 1 jab. Extremely fast. Great to interrupt the opponent's pressure. And quiK is looking extremely dominant right now, getting the trump immediately unloading. And that's so, so important to counterplay when you're playing versus Zero Suit. Because if she does get those trumps, she can get a lot of pressure going, even if she does not get the immediate punish.
And it feels like at the moment, quiK is kind of varying his pace. A lot of the time in this match so far, he's been playing it very quickly, so that Loading has had a hard time to really keep up with him. That said, though, there are points where he'll slow down a bit, play on the defensive, and he knows exactly how to punish Loading in those instances as well.
Exactly one of those moments you were talking about. Instead of going immediately for the follow-up, he waits a second, fades back, goes over the walling with his air, and confirms it into a kill. quiK looking extremely confident, leaving nothing in his wake.
Yes, that was a lightning fast game coming out from quiK. He had all the control in every single instance, and Loading has a mountain to climb if he really wants to bring this set back. That said, though, we have come off of 2 reverse 3-0s,
one of which by Loading himself.
Yes. That said, though, comparative to the last couple of times we saw the Dutch players adapting as they were going along. However, this time, quiK was very much in the driver's seat. There was no room for adaptation whatsoever. So let's see if Loading is able to really extract the data that he needs in order to be able to make this comeback in this Game 3.
Exactly, and I see Loading taking a pause, and that's exactly what I want my boy to do. He's thinking it over. He's really reconsidering what he took as facts beforehand. He thought, my crouching counterplay is exactly what I need. I need to play this mix-up. I need to call out these high short hops. I need to play the close quarter combat using that crouch, using those mix-up, using those pellets, using all of the mix-ups that he has been using in Game 1 that didn't work in Game 2. And now I want to see him employ a new game plan. I want to see what he has come up with in his little break. Let's see what Loading has in store now quick.
Of course, one of the key things for this stage is that it gives Loading quite a lot more breathing room so that he can react to quiK's actions on the ground and in the air. Meanwhile, of course, that low ceiling, though, of Town and City is definitely a boon to ZSS Samus, especially considering how many ladder combos quiK has had off the top already.
For sure, and not only has he had a lot of ladder combos, he's dropped a lot of them as well because he's not very used to Megaman's weight. Look at that. That was not an optimal combo, but that was not the right DI you want to have when you do get hit by that nair, by the ledge. You want to go straight up to avoid that sweet spot, that spike hitbox. But Loading was not ready. quiK, he's just too quick for Loading.
Disgusting combo right there, taking Megaman stock incredibly early, and that has just been the story of this set so far. quiK has been decimating these stocks from Loading in such low percents. Megaman is a bulky boy, and it does not matter to Zero Suit.
Yeah, Zero Suit is just too fast. He's all over Megaman. There's no room to wall Zero Suit out, no pellets, and that was an up tilt attempt by Megaman, but it wasn't enough. Zero Suit's up tilt is just too strong. He does get a little bit of an interruption, and there is some room, there is some life, and there is a whole lot of rage right now. It might be Kameme time, as we say back at home.
He's going to really need to find a spectacular opening here, Loading.
Using the side B, quick, very rare. However, it was the perfect time to interrupt Loading's walling. And at the end of the day, Loading was just stuck downloading while quiK was way too fast.
Yep.